everybody, this is Joe White from Get Life Coaching, and welcome to another edition, but it's not any edition, a very, very special edition. It's our 100th episode of our Live Free video, and welcome back. You know, I was thinking back to the past 99, and throughout them I share tools, technologies, breakthroughs, techniques to change how you feel, change your mindset, your attitude, your beliefs, how to change your emotional state, how to change your body, your relationship, your career, your business. So what do I talk about on this 100th episode? You know, this is a little bit of a sentimental time of the year for me as we get into November, because it was November in 1993 that my life changed. See, I didn't wake up one day and realize I wanted to be a life coach, or I wanted to help people the way I did, or do seminars or firewalks. I always had this burning desire to make a difference in people's lives, but I didn't believe in me. I didn't believe in what I was. As a matter of fact, I believed I was a worthless piece of crap. I was addicted to cocaine. I was an alcoholic. At one point, I was living in New York City. I overdosed. I died. Some of you may know this story. Got out the next night, immediately went to work and got high again. Eventually, I moved back to Delaware County. I was depressed on antidepressants. My life was just miserable. Until one day, flipping through the channels, I see this infomercial for Tony Robbins that said you can change your life in 30 days. I'm like, who is this idiot? Big teeth, big jaw, big hands. What's he going to do for me? But he said one thing that resonated with me, one thing that connected, and he said your past does not equal your future. But I didn't buy the tapes. Matter of fact, I watched that same infomercial for 2 more nights in a row. It was after the 3rd night I made that decision to buy the tapes. But then became the hard work. I had to apply myself and listen, and I did. But I still got high. But I began growing and began improving. And I've told people that story now for 14 years. But here's what I don't tell people. Not that often. Probably about in February, I started going to meetings, 12-step meetings. And the meetings, I was still lost. I remember sharing at one meeting, I went up to I shared in the meeting that I could get high, I could drink but not get high. And an old timer came up to me, and he said, who's been around for a long time, he said, no, Joe, you know you can't. I said, do what? He said, you can't drink and not get high. And I said, sure I can. He goes, you can't. I go, sure I can. He goes, keep coming back. And eventually I started drinking again, and I went out and got high. And the night I got high, 2 weeks after that night, I was DJing in a nightclub. That's what I used to do. I used to DJ. And it was a very familiar night. It was just like the night before. And I so bad wanted to use that night. I so bad. But I wasn't drinking. Because once I picked up that drug, I knew I had change. So I had 2 weeks clean. So we're looking at somewhere like the end of March, 1994. I so much wanted to use. I so much wanted to drink. I remember if I just took one step to the bar, I would end up, I knew I was go there for a bottle of water, or I would walk away with a beer and a shot. Every commercial, every TV screen, I remember seeing Bud Light, Bud Light, Bud Light, Bud Light, or Miller Lite, or whatever. It was all these beer commercials. And I just wanted to drink. I just wanted to change. I just didn't think I had it in me. So in 12-step meetings, they give you this phone list of people you can call. So I remember picking up the phone, dialing the first person's number on the list, but not hitting send. And I remember standing there, clear as day, the list to the left, looking at the bar, looking at the bar, looking at my list, looking at the bar. I thought I was going to drink. And then I looked up, and on every TV screen, there was a phrase. And what was on the TV screens was ESPN. And they were doing a special on the life of Jim Valvano, the collegiate basketball coach. And at the very end of it, they put up his phrase. And his phrase is, don't give up. Don't ever give up. And I don't know if I believe in karma, fate, destiny, grace, But at that moment, I just knew I could get through that moment. I just couldn't give up. So I picked up the phone and I dialed that number. And the person wasn't home. And dialed the next person, they weren't home. Dialed the next person, they weren't home. And went down the whole list. Not one single person was home. But now I know what happened. I broke I broke my state, broke my pattern. I didn't drink that night. I got done my shift. Called my girlfriend at the time. And I talked to her on the way home until I got to where I was living. So my 100th edition, my message is simple. No matter how dark that moment is, no matter how impossible what you believe, what you want, how impossible it may seem, one thing is true. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. Until next time, my name is Joe White. Thank you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Until edition 101. Live free, everybody.